Final Fight is a game about fighting. There's kicking, there's punching, there's throwing. You can pick up weapons like a knife, a pipe, or a sword. You can refill your health by eating food straight from the trash. This game came out in the arcades way back in 1989, so yeah, you can say the game is pretty retro. Final Fight takes place in a fictional metro city. Hagar, the city mayor, is having some problems. The Mad Gear gang is really pissed because Hagar won't cut them the same slack as the last mayor, so they kidnap his daughter. Yes, because that would work really well long term, wouldn't it? Bunch of idiots. Well, anyway, Daddy Hagar is pissed, and so is her fiancé and good friend Cody and Guy. They all go out to kick some Mad Gear ass, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Final Fight has 6 stages. You'll be fighting in the slums, the subway park, the industrial area, the west side, uptown, and the Bay Area. The slums is basically one giant crack den. Everybody in this city must be terrified as only the Mad Gears walk the streets. It's not too hard though, as the gang is just a bunch of clones, and clones aren't that smart or tough. You'll be fighting crazy gangsters like Bread, Doug, Jake, Simons, Poison, Roxy, 2P, and Jay, Bill Bull, Graham Orbier, and Wong Hu. And of course, who can forget Axel and Slash, or El Gato, or Hollywood. In the subway, you'll be fighting on the platform and inside the train cars. Just like in real life, if you punch a phone booth, you will instantly destroy it and find a nice little weapon to use on whoever's in stabbing distance. It looks like Hagar should focus on repairing the subway cars. It just doesn't look that safe. Come on, Mr. Mayor, get your city together. Level 3 has you punching and kicking all over the west side. This is a nicer area than the slums, but it still looks pretty run down. In this level, you will battle outside of a restaurant, and then you will make your way inside a bar. It's a rough neighborhood. The bar has swords just lying around. Garbage cans are just randomly littered around as well. After you're done getting wasted, Andre Jr. kidnaps you and puts you in a boxing ring. It's here we get a mini-boss in the form of G. Andre and F. Andre. They're not too tough. Then it's time to fight the most hardcore crooked cop, Eddie E. Or maybe just Eddie. This guy is tough, but you can eat his gum for some bonus health. Gross. In level 4, we go to Metro City's industrial area. It's here we will be avoiding flames. It's definitely not easy. This part will probably take an extra quarter or two just to get through. After a quick fight inside what appears to be a power plant, we get to the elevator lift. Here, enemies literally drop from the sky. These Mad Gear sure are tough. Now we fight Rolento. This German-American military man is very tough and fast. He also has an unlimited supply of grenades. Level 5 has us fighting down by the bay. Here we have Metro City's downtown area in the background across the bay. Like most of Metro City, this area is pretty run down. Hagar has lots of work to do to make this a nice city. It might have been at one time, but now it is all pretty slummy. This area has a section where about 6 fat men try to make you their dirty bitch all at once. There's also a dog who just sits there and watches. Looks like he's cheering somebody on. Perhaps to break up the monotony, we make our way to the dirtiest and sexiest bathroom in Metro City. For the love of God, don't sit on those toilets. After making your way past the motorbike parking area and fighting a bunch of Elgato clones, we get to the boss man himself, Abigail. Abigail is a pretty lazy design, yet another palette swap type of Andre Jr. Perhaps even more interesting is the Statue of Liberty in the background. Looks like she is peeing on the sun. Or maybe the sun is peeing on her. Either way, that's kinda kinky. The last level is Uptown. Now, if there's one section of the city that's not a complete dump, it should be here. We start outside just punching, kicking, and throwing. Good times, good times. After a minute or so, we were in the big bad headquarters of evil. Everything here screams luxury and high class, so this must be the center of all evil. So we make our way through the building, punching and kicking, until we get to the elevator that takes us to the top level, where we fight some of the toughest bastards that came across. After absorbing all that luxury, we are in the final phase. We are back inside, punching, kicking, and dodging falling chandeliers. Now it's time to face the final boss, Belger. He's a fake cripple with a crossbow. He's not the hardest boss, but expect to spend a quarter or two taking him down. Jessica is now safe. The Mad Gears are taken down, and everybody can have a good, well-earned rest. Thank you for watching the Final Fight experience.